Let's talk about a powerful and proven way to change your thoughts for the better. Here's the thing about thoughts. We have millions or trillions or billions, I don't know. We have so many thoughts that go through our mind all day. Some of them we're aware of, some of them we are not aware of. Some of them are positive, negative, and some of them are neutral. Our thoughts affect our beliefs. Our thoughts affect our behaviors. Our thoughts affect our emotions. And when we have negative beliefs, they end up really being a source of disempowerment. And that's why it's so important for us to be not only aware of our thoughts, but for us to take control of our thoughts. Thoughts are not facts. Thoughts are just thoughts. But there are thoughts that are not working for us. If there are thoughts that are not good for us, not moving us forward, not making us happy, not making us money, not bringing us love, whatever it may be, we can change those thoughts. If there are thoughts that are making us feel bad, we can change those thoughts around. And by changing those thoughts around, we can have a whole new world. We can have a whole new world. We can have a whole new life. So I'm going to share with you guys a method that I use that totally changed my life around. When I was growing up, I had really bad depression during my teenage years and into my early 20s. I had a depressive mental script, which means depressive thoughts just ran through my mind constantly. It was my normal way of thinking. And at some point, I got really tired of being sick and tired. I got really tired of having those thoughts constantly run through my mind. So I told myself, when I wake up in the morning, I'm not being depressed anymore. And I didn't know how big of an impact that would have for me and the rest of my life. When I woke up the next morning, I took control of my thoughts with a method called stop thinking. And this is what stop thinking is. When you practice stop thinking, you become conscious and aware of the thoughts running through your head. Now, you have to actually be mindful and put practice into this. In order to be mindful, I put a rubber band on my wrist to be aware of when I was having a negative thought. And I would notice the thought and immediately change that thought into something that was more realistic. So I just want to mention something very quickly about the rubber band method. The rubber band method is not the most essential part of stop thinking. It's just a tool that you can use if you want to make you more aware of your thoughts. If you don't want to use the rubber band method, you don't have to, but I found it very useful myself. If you want to use the rubber band method, make sure that the rubber band is loose and not cutting off your circulation. Also, make sure that you snap the rubber band lightly. You don't want to cause yourself any pain. You're just trying to make yourself aware of your negative thoughts. You're not trying to punish yourself for your negative thoughts. All right, let's continue. I remember I had a thought that no one would ever love me because I was too crazy. And when I had that thought, I snapped the rubber band and I said, no, that's not true. Someone will love me because I'm actually a good person with a good heart and I'm a loving person. And that wasn't like an outlandish thought that my mind couldn't comprehend, but it was a more realistic thought, right? It wasn't like, I'm amazing, I'm the best, and everybody loves me. No, it was just a more realistic thought, something that was true. By doing that, again and again and again, becoming aware of my thoughts again and again and again, and by consistently doing that, I don't even know when the change happened. I don't know when the change happened. It could have been in a week. It could have been in a month. I don't know when it happened. One day I looked up and I wasn't depressed. And it completely rewired my brain to where I didn't have those depressive thoughts. And I no longer spent weeks in bed being depressed. I no longer, had that depressive mental script. I don't have that depressive mental script anymore. It really changed my life. And I now am way more aware and conscious of my thoughts. Stop thinking is such a powerful tool to use. I knew someone who was very insecure about the way she looked. She thought she was very unattractive. This is an example of the opposite. And she gets beauty treatments every week. She has a shopping addiction in order to cover up her insecurities. And I told her, everybody else thinks you're beautiful. So who are you going to believe? Everybody else or your insecurities? And she says, I'm going to believe my insecurities. And because of that, she acts in a way and she moves in a way which projects her insecurities outward. And it really causes her to struggle. And if she just made the decision to say, you know what, I'm not going to believe my insecurities. I'm going to accept that everybody can't be wrong and shift my thinking and start practicing the belief that I'm attractive. I could be attractive. Or how about people find me attractive? Things would be way different for her. That's an example of when people decide to hold on to negative thoughts or repeat their negative mental script. So once you break out of that mental script, everything changes. That's the power of stop thinking. I suggest you practice stop thinking today, like now, from like now on. Like right now, like now until like forever. Because I promise, if you have negative thoughts about yourself, your abilities, the world and your place in the world or anything like that, by just changing your thoughts into ones that are more realistic, everything around you will change. You'll be able to manifest. You will be able to see yourself in a better way. You will become happier. You will become healthier, more positive. You will become more attractive. And by that, I mean attract things to you. Just everything. I have chills saying that. Just everything will get better for you. I mean, I got chills saying that. And when I get chills, I know I'm on. So don't take my word for it. Do it for yourself. Practice it on your own. And then let me know in the comments below how you feel. after practicing stop thinking, how things have improved. Let me know. I would love to hear. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me. Thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, that like button below. If you found this video useful, hit that thumbs up if you're going to try stop thinking. And also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And I'll see you here soon.